I invite Mr. Vijay Panjwani, Senior Advocate, to speak on Citizenship Amendment Act 2019.
Thank you, Mr. Kamlesh Vaswani. It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon. This topic of citizenship is very important for Sindhi Hindus who are trapped in Pakistan for one reason or the other. It is true that in 1947 India got independence and it was divided on the basis of religion. This was to help all the Muslims who had to leave India and go to the new country Pakistan on their own free will. Pandit Nehru, for one reason or the other, felt that India is a secular country and it shall allow all persons of all religions to stay in India, to reside in India for as long as they want, because they are citizens of India. The result was about 2/3 Muslims went to Sindh because Punjab would not allow them. So Bihar and UP Muslims, they went to Sindh. They were not Sindhi speaking, they were Urdu speaking Muslims. And from Sindh, there were many Sindhi Hindus who crossed over to India. Crossed over means because there was a boundary, there was no border, but there was a boundary. And these Sindhi Hindus went to several places in India. The nearest was Kutch, then Mumbai, Kalyan, Ulhasnagar. These are the fresh settlements. After that, Ajmer, Bhopal, Indore. So there are many such places in India which became sort of magnet for Sindhi Hindus in 1947 on independence and partition of India. The problem became more severe because Pakistan would not tolerate Bengali language in East Pakistan. So Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who was a Muslim, but he was a Bengali speaking Muslim, he led a revolution in East Pakistan in which India also participated militarily, thereby dividing Pakistan into two countries. The new country was Bangladesh. So now India, which was one country, which included India and Bangladesh before 1947, has become now three countries: India, Pakistan and Bangladesh. Now, so far as our topic today of Citizenship Amendment Act, this act or this amendment to the Citizenship Act has become necessary because of torture and atrocities on Sindhi Hindus in Pakistan. Sindhi Hindus speak Sindhi, they do not speak Urdu, but there is so much of pressure on Sindhi Hindus in Sindh on the basis of language, on the basis of culture, and a pressure like just leave, go to Hindustan, go to Bharat. This has resulted in a demand from Sindhi Hindus that they should be allowed without any passport, without any travel documents, and brought from Sindh, Pakistan, to India, anywhere in India. There is no choice. The government thought that time has now come to help Sindhi Hindus cross over to India from Pakistan with or without documents. And documents, some document if the person has, immigrant has, it helps. Otherwise, it is not necessary even to have documents to cross over. If you are Sindhi Hindu, there is no need for a document to prove your identity coming over from Pakistan to India. I will not tell you in detail about this Amendment Act, and hopefully you will agree with me. The Constitution of India was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949. The Constitution came into force on 26 January 1950. Article 5 tells us about the definition and meaning of domicile and citizenship at the commencement of the Constitution. Article 6 refers to persons who migrated from Pakistan to India before 19th July 1948. They were all deemed to be citizens of India. The CAA, that means Citizenship Amendment Act 2019, applies to foreigners only. It does not apply to citizens of India. The Parliament of India passed the Citizenship Amendment Act 2019, which came into effect in the same year. Section 21B, Citizenship Act 1955, defines an illegal migrant as a foreigner. Subsection A, this foreigner must have entered into India without a valid passport, or having entered into India failed to leave India after the expiry of date of departure stamped by the government at the time of entry. The CAA 2019 has added a proviso to Section 21B for exempting an illegal migrant from the above two illegal happenings by providing any person belonging to minority community, Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jain, Parsi or Christian religion from Afghanistan or Pakistan, who entered into India on or before 31st December 2014 and who has been exempted by the central government from the conditions laid down in 32C Passport Act 1920 and Foreigners Act 1946. 3. Such person shall not be treated as an illegal migrant. He will be treated as a legal migrant. The CAA added Section 6B, stating special provisions to grant citizenship to persons who have entered into India before 31/12/2014. Grant a certificate of registration or grant a certificate of naturalization subject to conditions specified for citizenship by registration under Section 5 Citizenship Act 1955 and citizenship by naturalization under Section 6 Citizenship Act 1955. Such person shall be deemed to be a citizen of India from the date of his entry into India. The CAA 219 was enacted for the object of giving relief to persons belonging to Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jain, Parsi and Christian religions who obviously belong to the minority category in Bangladesh, Pakistan, Afghanistan. In these countries, Muslims form the majority community. Persons belonging to minority communities have faced persecution on grounds of religion, or have fears about such persecution in their day-to-day life, or their right to practice, profess, and propagate their religion has been obstructed and restricted. Relief to persons seeking shelter in India, even if travel documents have expired or they have income. This I will read again. relief to persons seeking shelter in India, even if travel documents have expired or they have incomplete or no documents. Here the law is very clear. Even if a person, Sindhi Hindu, comes to India from Sindh, has no documents, it is okay. He will still be given citizenship of India after some verification. The CAA has fixed cut-off date 31/12/14. So this Sindhi Hindu must enter into India before 31st December 2014, so that even if he has no documents, he can still apply for citizenship of India, and Government of India will grant citizenship to such Sindhi Hindu. Such migrants must apply for citizenship by filing an application under Section 5 for registration as a citizen of India, or under Section 6 for grant of certification of naturalization, and take oath of allegiance to India in the specified form. Every migrant whose application has been processed and has been granted that he will become citizen of India on his taking oath of allegiance to India. This oath of allegiance is very necessary. If oath of allegiance is not taken by this person, then he does not get citizenship. It will be only on paper, and that paper also will be confiscated. The oath is I, Kamlesh Vaswani, do solemnly affirm that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, and that I will faithfully observe the laws of India and fulfill my duties as a citizen of India. The Amendment Act grants immunity to all such persons for illegalities relating to or connected to passport and other travel documents. Thank you very much. ये तो आज ठीक है.
Thank you, Mr. Vijay Panjwani, Advocate Senior, Counsel, Supreme Court of India.
ये क्या हुआ? एडवोकेट सीनियर काउंसिल